Marty McFly, king of receipts.
A lot of it boils down to men get complacent in terms of what it is that they're good at. And especially in these spaces, I hear a lot of talk about money. For some reason, people are under the impression that money is going to make up for all your other deficiencies. There's a lot of people that are out here who have money are awkward as hell. No conversation skills, no charisma. Be around these women and I've literally been in a room with some of these people and watched them talk to women. And it's like listening to fucking fingernails on a chalkboard.
Yeah. My thing is when it just really come down to it, it's like, all right. Because this is why I'm trying to just perceive stuff. So if you're a bum, you're a lame because you ain't never got no money. You ain't no real nigga because you ain't got that bag. Now, if you get the bag, that means you don't have no social skills because now you get women because they only fuck with you because you got the bag, even though that's what they asked you to do. But if you got the bag and you wasn't born rich, why couldn't you have the same game and got women when you were broke? Why does that game disappear and not transfer over when you get money? What I need to know, what happens? Is this reverse osmosis? What is the procedure? And I need somebody to SBE to me of how niggas lose what they've always had the minute they get more zeros in the bank account. I need to know, because I was getting bitches when I didn't have money. And when I got a little bit of money, I got a little bit more bitches. Then when I got a lot of money, I actually got less bitches because that was my choice. Because I realized it was like a fucking... I really thought I start leveling up the money. I thought I was just going to be running through bitches. And that was not... It was like... Because you work so hard to get there. And not everybody thinks like this. Some niggas break the ape code and go rogue ape. Oh, I'm just gonna fuck everything walking. And them niggas tend to be a fantastic type of nigga. And you cap out at 50,000, you got 3 kids and an ex-wife, and you fucking got $800 discretionary spending a month. No one of this nigga was swabbing the decks. He's probably swabbing the decks for extra credit. It's for extra potatoes and shit to eat. Well, let me stop fucking with Fantastic. He got enough problems. I really need to understand when a nigga get money, why the nigga from the cruise season gets to say, now y'all niggas with money is awkward. Like, how? Where did you come up with this? What is this based on? Because I thought the whole goal for men outside in different cultures is to level up. Like, I don't see in Colombia these charismatic rich niggas. I don't see this shit in no other culture where you gotta be motherfucking the Witcher with the dual-edged blade. I got game and I got money and they equal. There's gonna be situations where a nigga got more money than he has game, but because he has both, he's good. Then you're gonna have a nigga who has a lot of game and a little bit of money, and it kind of equals out somewhat for his level. Because he obviously, no matter how much game you got in the world, you can't close a bank loan with a poor credit score, so you're limited. That's just what it is. You are limited. And I'm going to use Fantastic as a case study because this is somebody that is verified. His wallet is Down syndrome. Very limited. So the question becomes now, if you get, this is like a thesis and shit. Like I'm doing a mathematical fucking equation. This is how fucked up the shit is here, because it's not this complicated overseas. So if you get said monies, is it also possible, and let me put an asterisk, is it now easier to acquire said game because now you have more opportunity to pass or fail in the dating market? You could go out 5 days a week and it ain't hurting your pockets, as opposed to a nigga who got no money. He might have a lot of game, but he can't do nothing with it because he don't have a lot of money. So I need a formula. I need a ratio number to give me the game on what's more important and at which point. Is it more important if you make $70,000 to have 70% of game with that? Now, does this game decrease or increase, or does it have to decrease or increase the higher your level of monetary gain goes? So in other words, if I'm making $50,000, does my game have to be on 1,000? Because I have to compensate for the money that I do not make. Right? That's what these game niggas, I don't need money, I got game. Okay. So when I make $70,000, does my gain come down a little bit because the money offsets? Should it offset? Right? That's another question. Should your gain be offset? Is it possible? Now, if I go up past 100,000 and now because of my financial status, is game not a priority to bitches? Because now, even though I might have game, part of the game of making that much money is that you don't need game to talk to women. Even though you have game, it's almost like, and just to make this, you could probably clip this whole clip and we could probably examine this shit on a stream or some shit. But what I'm saying is, it's the equivalent of me pulling up in a Ferrari. Now, I wasn't born with this Ferrari. I didn't come out the womb with a Tonka truck Ferrari. So this Ferrari was acquired. So that would mean if I was a guy who built himself up, that would mean I would have gradually built my game as well. Because again, before I was rich, I was getting women. Now I've stuck to the plan and I've got my finances to meet where my game is. So I guess end statement to this thesis, is it not possible, or if it is not more beneficial for a guy to be broke to later become wealthy? Does he retain this gain that he had when he was broke? And if this is the case, then what this guy from the cruise season, Triller, whatever his name is, was saying is a false equivalency, is a conundrum. Because unless you were born rich, you would have had to start at zero like everybody else. Now, the only difference between the guy who's built his wealth and the guy who's broke is the zeros in the bank account, not the game. End statement.